All right, coming up next, a good welterweight matchup here between Stephen Thompson and Rafael dos Anjos. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Thompson is 1 year his senior. He will have a 5-inch reach advantage. We set.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single-night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight. He blocks the punch.
And there he swung with a haymaker.
Dos Anjos gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Nice punch by Thompson. So his opponent lands that kick to the body, Joe, and he has shown an increased susceptibility to that strike here tonight.
You gotta be careful when you throw the same technique over and over and over again.
Oh, huge roundhouse kick, but it's no good, Joe. Wow! Oh, unbelievable.
He's out, he's out.
That'll do it! Stephen Wonderboy Thompson!
Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Well, Joe, we've talked a lot about his technique and how technical a striker he is, and that was really the shot heard around the world to get the finish here in the first round. Bruce Buffer is here. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 27 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Well, congratulations to Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, and you can be sure this one feels pretty sweet for everyone. All right, coming up next, a welterweight matchup between Eddie Alvarez and Dustin Poirier. Born in Lafayette, Louisiana, now for Art.
Ready? Are you ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament. Alvarez gets absolutely pelted by that head kick.
Welcome to the jungle.
Oh, he's feeling it now. Nice combination there by Poirier.
Good job landing that series of punches here.
Clipped him with the right hand there. Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line.
Just missed with that huge kick.
Blocks the shot. Kick lands for him there.
Nice. He's doing a very good job of parrying and blocking all the shots that are coming towards his face. Kick to the head lands, he's stunned. This could be it right here. The kick! He hurt him. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Huge right hand!
Perfectly placed strike to end the fight.
Well, Joe, you knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mongliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Eddie Alvarez.
up next, it's a welterweight bout between Nate Diaz and Tyron Woodley. Our tale of the tape for this
There you go, first round, you ready? Are you ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of Pride and the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Switching stances here. Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Diaz. Finds a home for that left hook. Big left. Left hand lands flush over the top. Oh!
Oh, man, with that right leg kick.
Well, the kick lands to the head there, Joe, but I gotta say, he moved right into it, so let's see if he can...
Oh, that's some wrestling right there. He's in north-south position. They clinch up here.
Oh, hip toss to get him down. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Nice elbow.
Well, it's one thing to land a singular elbow. It's an entirely different thing to string them together.
He's
Beautifully
out!
done
He's
there.
out!
Unbelievable!
And he got the victory from ruthless, brutal ground and pound.
Yeah, Joe, that was some outstanding ground and pound to get the opponent out of there. He was throwing big shots there on the ground, man. Not just looking to score, but actually looking to end the fight and to make sure the judges stayed firmly out of this equation. Elbows, punches, hammer fist, everything seemed to be working for him here tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer with the official. All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight matchup between Diego Sanchez and Anthony Showtime Pettis.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single-night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight. Oh, that is
Standing! Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit. Those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight.
Check it out again. Bam! Out cold.
So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold. The official decision is in. Here is the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer. All right, coming up next, we get to this welterweight bout between Stephen Thompson and Eddie Alvarez. Our tale of...
All right, you ready? You ready? Let's go,
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single-night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament. Alvarez gets caught with that punch. Big power shots landing. Oh, he got everything behind that kick.
He is going after it here. Oh! Boom! Shin to the dome.
Oh!
Wow!
Wow!
That's it!
listen. Man.
Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold, but now we... All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight showdown between Nate Diaz and Diego Sanchez. Art.
Here you go, first round, you ready? Are you ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Oh, nice strike landed there by Diaz. Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going.
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses.
Diaz's overhand telegraphed, though, it gets blocked. Oh, that's a good strike there by Sanchez.
These guys really are setting that fight of the night pace. All of those are blocked. Nice.
Well, his opponent's got the lead now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change up his striking pattern and the tempo, or he's going to continue to be vulnerable to that counter. Back and forth we go. Right-left combo by Sanchez. Wow!
He is hurt. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? Oh! Big left
that
punch.
is a massive left hand.
Oh, head kick. Hard straight punch.
Sanchez gets absolutely melted by that head kick. Oh!
This could be it. Another shot, he's in trouble. He tagged him again, he's hurt. Oh, he's stunned again.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh, he's landed some good shots
The
here.
left hook hits home.
Tries some serious power in that kick, but misses. Good defense there.
Oh, man, that cut is getting worse by the minute. Looking ghastly at this point. Oh!
He's rocked.
Man has his chin been tested early.
Body kick, look at that.
Joe, huge block there. The defense is holding up. Nice combination of kicks there by Sanchez. Shot is blocked there by Diaz.
Nice jab by Nate.
20 seconds left. Oh, caught him there with the head kick. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Round two next.
Hold on, stop.
So there is the horn, and how about the appreciation from the masses in attendance tonight? Knockdowns on both sides. You don't see that every day. Really one of the better rounds we've seen here tonight.
Here's a perfect head kick.
Here you go, second round, you ready? You ready?
All right, round two.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys hurt on multiple.
Oh!
Devastating left hook. He's in big trouble. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Huge left hand.
Vicious combinations. Oh, he got hurt.
Man.
High kick. He hurt him. Beautiful.
Oh!
That one hurt him badly. a knockout.
Oh, that was a no-doubter, Joe. That might even impress the likes of Edson Barboza. A tremendous kick to spell the end of the night for his opponent tonight. He couldn't have caught him much more flush than that, Joe. Full force, beautifully extends the leg right to the target, and that is the end of the fight. You got to think his paycheck could be $50,000 richer after that highlight turned in here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. And here's a different angle on it.
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution. And one of the...
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is calling a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 26 seconds.
Coming up next, it is a welterweight title fight between Stephen Thompson and Nate Diaz. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Thompson is 2 years the elder. Diaz will have a 1-inch reach advantage.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. UFC Welterweight Championship is up for grabs right now. All right, so here we go with round one of this UFC Welterweight Championship fight. All eyes on the champion as he looks to defend the title yet again. Prior to his title reign, we saw this 170-pound title change hands quite a bit. Not so since he earned the strap. We'll see if he can keep it here tonight against the #1 contender. Oh, clipped him with the jab. Wow!
He's definitely hurt. Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Tries a big hook to the head, but misses. Landed some shots.
Oh! That one appeared to stun him.
The champ is rocked. He's in deep trouble right now. Deep trouble. He's trying to hang on.
He's got him hurt here.
And there's a takedown attempt. Beautiful takedown by Nate Diaz. Moves to half guard. There's a big kick.
How about that shin? Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning into it right into his opponent's range. Got to find a way to move those feet and ultimately get that head off of the center line. That strike will count. Diaz's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Right hand upstairs.
Head kick. Hard jab.
Both guys landing big shots. Oh, he lands a huge right hand.
Oh! He hurt him with that hook. Oh, very nice.
Whoa!
High kick. He hurt him. He's hurt badly. He's just hanging on here right now. He's teeing off with some vicious shots.
Blocks the shot. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Thompson.
Body kick, look at that. Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick. Wow!
He's trying to stay up. Big shots.
Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush. Oh!
Big right hand.
Seconds now to go in the opening round.
Oh!
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Both guys landing.
He's out!
Oh! Round two coming up next. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. He got... Brittany Palmer is in the building doing work as usual. Round two underway.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out. Misses a huge hook to the head.
Oh, Oh, how good is that jab by Thompson?
He's moving to his right, trying to avoid that big right hand.
Can we show you the total strikes? Diaz gets caught with that punch. He's got to figure out a way to get that guard higher, Joe.
Oh, huge block.
Well, yet again, he goes back to the jab and he lands it. And defensively, this fighter is going to have to figure something out. He continues to lean into his opponent's striking range. He's going to have to stick and move and figure out a way to get his head off the center line. Nice punch by Thompson.
Good shots by the champion.
Diaz is tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right
Big
side?
kick to the head. He's hurt. He's stunned. He is clearly in big, big trouble here.
Nice defense there, huge block. Well, a really good second round for him thus far.
He hurt him! Wow. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Nice punch by Thompson.
Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Hip escape, and he's out of the full mount. Nicely done. He's got full, oh no, half guard. Back to the mount again. Excellent movement here on the ground. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's back into side control here. Trying to get a single.
Oh, he gets the takedown. That could be big. Diaz has got the over-under now.
Tosses him through the air. Beautiful judo throw.
Watch the shot here, Joe. Thompson gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Oh, he's hurt again. He is clearly in big, big trouble. Seconds to go here. Let's see what happens.
Changes his stance. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so there's the horn signaling the end of the round. Both fighters got a lot done in it. Knockdowns on both sides. You don't see that every day in the octagon.
Here's a vicious kick. Amazing highlights from that.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Nice body kick there. Diaz's face would have to be classified as a mess. Cut on his cheek, and it's only getting worse.
Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him bad. Oh, he's getting hit.
Huge block there.
He's keeping his head protected here. Excellent blocking. And he's looking for that left. Lands a hard hook to the head.
And again, Joe, he's showing a vulnerability to that jab, leaning right into his opponent's striking range and leaving his head wide open to absorb damage. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He is in trouble.
Whoa!
Oh, he's got his back.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
And puts him over to side control. He's in full guard here.
Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Diaz gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
Oh!
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Oh, big left hand!
He's gotten hurt here.
His fight. Oh, he's out. He's out.
And just like that, the fight is over.
A huge barrage of strikes. He kept coming and finally landed one big bomb for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight.
There it is again. Look at this. Boom.
Well, what a night for the UFC welterweight champion as he wins the belt with a knockout victory. He had some doubters coming in here tonight. Those people are pretty quiet right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levines called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 35 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Nate Diaz.
Well, he's been talking about those two words throughout fight week, and new UFC champion. He completes the mission here tonight, and you can see the emotion spilling over. Absolutely incredible what this fighter was able to accomplish, and it is going to take a special performance to dethrone the new UFC champion of the world.